Oh, I forgot about that.
I got her all tied up in that.
Thank heavens she's safe.
Here, I'll get her untied.
Oh, what's going on
Who
with this?
taught this knife?
I don't know.
Look, he's getting away.
Wow,
Undone by a girl on a cane.
Too bad for you, my pretty.
Give that to me, Jenny. You should know better not to play with knives.
Mighty lucky for me, though, she did.
He was a bad man. He killed Miss Tyler. I saw it all.
Just as I suspected.
Jenny, you spoke. You're all right.
Yes. Somehow, it's as if a great load has been lifted from my mind.
Yes, this is truly a triumph of good over evil. We probably should go into town and break the news to the others.
Yes.
May I have the pleasure?
Of course.
Yes, children. I'm perfectly fine. Nothing more than a miracle about my head. And as for you, she's alive.
I've been known to have that effect on women.
Children, locked away for a very long time. And I promise you, you'll be safe. Children, you may have the rest of the day off. Can you get home all right, Becky?
Certainly, Miss Priscilla.
After this, I'm sure the job of sheriff will be yours.
I couldn't have done it without you, Miss Priscilla. But let's ask that Becky be...
Jenny.
Jenny, she's the one who's been suffering. Jenny be given half the reward for all she suffered.
That's very generous of you.
And I want you to have the other half.
Why, I couldn't.
It'll be enough to fix Becky's leg. She'll be able to walk and run and play like the other kids.
But what will be left for you?
Well, Miss Priscilla, I sort of hope.
Yes, Mr. Starbuck.
I still got an awful lot to learn.
Oh, Carlo.
Want to say a big thank you to everybody. Before you go, I would like to introduce this wonderful cast to you. Before that, a couple more announcements. Remember, we have the Phantogram board here. You can fill out notes to the actors so I can give them some mail. And also, they'll be lined up out here if you'd like to give your compliments to them on their performance. And we also have the treasure chest out there if you'd like to give a kind donation. A couple I want to thank for helping out here today and throughout this week, preparing for this festival. Matt Klein is a member of the Civic Theater. He was not able to be here tonight because he's appearing down at the Celtic Festival in Dayton, but he was a tremendous help getting everything lined up for this production, so big thank you to Matt. And I'd also like to thank a crew member that has went above and beyond the call of duty to help me out to get the set, lights, chairs, you name it. He's been there for me, and it's been awesome to have him with our group and helping us with the production. And he's also helped out with sound and lights today, and that would be Elijah Nolan over here on sound. And also Janina Setzer, she has supplied the actors with ice and water and drinks all week. We really appreciate that, and she does help out a lot backstage getting the kids ready for the production. So a big thank you to Janine. Now I'd like to introduce this wonderful cast to you, and the first lovely young lady I'd like to introduce to you. It's her first appearance at a melodrama, but she did appear in our production back in March of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. She played an Oompa Loompa. So she said she really loves being in theater, and we're glad she joined our group. Ladies and gentlemen, from Greenville, Ani Recchia. And the next lovely young lady I'd like to introduce to you, it's her first time on stage. She's never acted before, so this was her first time. She did carry the sign out earlier, and that was intentional. I'm glad you were observant and caught that. So, it's her first time on stage. She didn't have a speaking part, but she came to every practice I had and would stand in for actors that could not be there. So she had to be the villain, she had to be the hero, she was the heroine. She played all those roles, and she did an outstanding job with it, and I appreciate her help throughout the summer on that. She's from New Madison. Ladies and gentlemen, Georgia Wetzel. And the next lovely young lady I'd like to introduce to you, it's her 16th time on the Melodrama stage, but she's only 14, so if you guys can figure that one out, let me know. Now for what I was going to say. She's a tremendous help to me to make sure everything is going smoothly beforehand. If she's the one that grabs my phone and does my text messaging for me because she's quicker at it. And she's helped out here with lights and sound. Ladies and gentlemen, my lovely daughter, Olivia Leeper. And the lovely young lady I'd like to introduce to you next has been with us for a couple years. She's been in a few of our productions. She was also in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and played Violet Beauregard in that one where she actually turned purple. So she did a great job here today. She's not really crippled. From Greenville, Ella Strong. And the lovely young lady I'd like to introduce to you next made her acting debut out here last night on the stage. She's never acted before. She decided she'd like to give it a try. She did an outstanding performance for us, and I appreciate everything she's done behind the scenes to help get this accomplished. Ladies and gentlemen, from Greenville, Catherine Vanoy.
And it's not every audience that gets to see me lose my skirts.
I have the first chance. You're not embarrassed, are you?
Oh, no.
The next lovely young lady I'd like to introduce to you, it's her first time at the Civic Theater. She was in one other production for the children's, Missoula Children's Theater last year at Memorial Hall. She's new to acting, but she does an outstanding job. She's very talented. She's from New Madison, Olivia Wetzel. And fine young gentleman I'd like to introduce to you next joined our group earlier in the year, and he was part of the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory cast where he played the part of Charlie Bucket. He did an outstanding job at that. He's had a lot of fun with this, and I'm glad we have him in our group. He's an outstanding young man. Ladies and gentlemen, from Greenville, Eric Lee. You're starting to act like Logan, that's scary. Yeah, I bet. And the lovely young lady I'd like to introduce to you next has been with us for 2 years. She's been in every production we've produced in the last 2 years, and we do 6 productions a year. We cannot get rid of her. She is so dedicated to theater that when I give her a script, the first practice she has it memorized. If I give it to her one night, the next night she could have it all memorized. She's amazing at memorizing scripts. She's, like I said, very dedicated to being in theater. So dedicated that we decided to, for the second year in a row, announce her as our Darke County Civic Theater drama queen, Jessica Setzer. And trust me, she doesn't create any drama, she just acts out the drama, right?
That's a lie.
Exactly.
That's a lie. That's a good one when I'm not. Jessica?
No.
Seriously, huh?
Okay. And she what?
We're driving a block, boy. I was driving on a block.
I'm lost too. The fine young man I'd like to introduce to you next has been with us for a couple years. Has been a lot of our production. He is a tremendous help behind the scenes. He goes above and beyond anything I ask him to do and does it his own thing. And I'm glad that he does because it does make our production so much better. I appreciate everything he's done for our group. He did an outstanding job here acting today. Ladies and gentlemen, from New Madison, Logan Hummel. Not my dad. Last crowd, he said, what did you say?
I said,
You act like my dad.
but you act like my dad, though. What's up?
And the fine young gentleman I'd like to introduce next. I cannot thank enough because we had a villain who had to quit the group because he got a job on second shift and couldn't attend any of the practices. We got another villain lined up, and then they extended his hours, so he had to drop out. So here about 2 to 3 weeks ago, we recruited this gentleman who hasn't been on the stage since he was in high school 20 years ago. I'm glad he came and did it for us because I believe he did a great job. Ladies and gentlemen, please do not boo him for his outstanding performance. Brian Strawn.
Let's not forget our wonderful director over there. It takes a good person to deal with me. So let's give a round of applause for him.
You guys were a great audience. Smallest audience we've had, but you were outstanding. Please support our future productions. We'd love to see you there. And like I said, the next one is here in a couple weeks at the Alps. And it is a full-blown comedy. You'll really enjoy it. So please come see us there and any of our other productions. Once again, thanks for coming. Enjoy the festival. Have a great day.
Hey, Dad, I think you missed it.
Yes.